Hey guys, RanterInShades here, as my first member writes vlog style. Sporting my new YN t-shirt featuring the cover of Mean Streak. Last night I went out to the city and saw them. It was a pretty cool show. It was actually the 30th anniversary of the Mean Streak album from 1983. That was a really cool show. Dave Meniketti, holy crap, he can shred. So anyway, that was fun. Anyway, yesterday, I was scrolling around through my ginormous, ever-growing iTunes playlist, coming up with a list of bands and artists that I could potentially make some What's Wrong With videos about. And when I was going over the list, I noticed that a few of the bands that I had down had one thing in common, and that's that when people bash that band, they're really only attacking one song out of their whole catalog, one insignificant song, and more than likely, it's their most well-known song, so, like, they're not doing any further research into, what exactly the band is all about. They just go after that one song. Like, one example of a band that I had on this list that I made was Warrant. Whenever people bash Warrant, they really are only just going after fucking Cherry Pie, as if that's all Warrant does. Nope, we don't need to listen to anything else that they do, just fucking Cherry Pie. Cherry Pie, I will admit, is really not their best song. It's a really bad misrepresentation of what exactly Warrant does. It's not my favorite of Warrant's either. If you asked me what my favorite was of theirs, it would either be Uncle Tom's Cabin or So Damn Pretty Should Be Against the Law. One of those songs. I'm sure if you took some time to listen to more of Warrant's songs or even full albums, you'd discover that just basing your dislike off of just Cherry Pie is just unfair. Because if you look past that song, you'll see this amazing band that I see and that others see. It's just really unfair that bands get flack just for one song. Another band that I put on this list that I made was Extreme. With them, it's a lot worse because the song of theirs that gets bashed is an acoustic ballad, fucking More Than Words. That song is such a lame song compared to other songs theirs like Play With Me, Mother, I Don't Want to Go to School Today, Rest in Peace, Get the Funk Out, When I'm President, Cupid's Dead, just about anything other than that fucking song. Jesus. Extreme fucking kick ass. They're one of the best in their game. They have a phenomenal guitarist, they have a really cool writing style, some great topics and concepts, but nope. We're just gonna ignore that. They do fucking More Than Words, and that song sucks a dick. And because that song sucks a dick, so do Extreme as a whole. Get that shit out of here. I see Mr. Big getting this same flack also with their song To Be With You. That song is not their best either. My favorite of Mr. Big's would definitely be something along the lines of Addicted to That Rush. Really, because that song just really showcases the talents of the entire band. They're a supergroup, for fuck's sake, and they get recognition for an acoustic ballad. A supergroup made up of fucking Paul Gilbert on guitar, Billy Sheehan on bass, and then you got Eric Martin on vocals, and I forget the drummer's name. Pat, that's his name. Pat Torpy. You see how unfair it is that, you could be discovering so much more of what a band is about, but it all gets ignored when people are just looking at their most popular song, their most well-known song, and just basing off of that. It'd be like if I were to make a video here talking about why I think One Direction sucks and only talk about What Makes You Beautiful, because it's their most popular song, their most well-known song. It would be fine if the video was called What Makes You Beautiful Sucks, but nope. I'd try to pass it off as a rant about One Direction and just going on that song. It would be unfair. I'd get called out for not doing any further research and just really just listening to more songs of theirs, or even a full album. But that's really what I think people need to do if they're going to talk about why they dislike, or even if they like a band or an artist. If they like a band, I'd expect them to just go off on, you know, some deep cuts of their albums, some of their favorites. Like, I'm a person who when I listen to a band, the song that becomes my favorite of the band is generally not one of their well-known songs. Like Y&T, for example, my favorite song of theirs has always been the title track of Mean Streak, because I just think it's a really just upbeat and really just talent dripping from that. It's really just fun to listen to. It's really energetic, that's the word that I was looking for. And it really gets me going. Like, remember when Muse Productions made his videos like X artist sucks and here's why? When he made those videos, he went out of his way with, you know, what to say about these artists. He listened to a bunch of songs, even full albums, to actually develop a legitimate opinion. So his points would be valid, because he was actually doing, you know, further research, more research than he really could have been doing. Those are what made his rants so awesome and so well done. But that's what I think people need to do if they're going to talk about bands. Just go into more depth, you know, and listen to songs beyond their most well-known song. If you're gonna, like, make a video about, let me think of a band for a second. If you're gonna make a video talking about why, I guess, why you think Metallica sucks, for just an example, I'd expect you, if you're going to talk about their music, to to talk about more songs than just Enter fucking Sandman. So that would make your argument more valid. You're doing more research. You're actually developing a legitimate opinion. So thus concludes this. I really think people need to stop being lazy as far as their research goes and just do your research. Okay? I don't think it's that much to ask, but just do your research. Okay? I'm Shades, and I'll see you next time.